Thanks very much for coming along, guys. We were advised overnight through the Department of Agriculture that 4 Australian meat processors had their licences suspended in relation to exports to China. The reason given for this suspension relates to instances dating back over more than a year of minor technical errors in relation to labelling or other technical requirements during this time. It's disappointing that no notification was given prior to that suspension taking effect today. Nonetheless, the government will work with those processors as comprehensively as we can to ensure that not only have they rectified any issues that may have occurred in the past, but they comply with all requirements and ideally get their permits reinstated as quickly as possible. We have seen this type of incident occur before. Several years ago, 6 processors faced a very similar action that was put in place, and work by industry together with government at that time managed to ensure the permits were reinstated, and clearly we have initiated work across David's department, my department, and with industry to put in place the effort necessary to provide the strongest possible case for the reinstatement of these permits. This is an understandable concern for Australian agriculture. Thousands of jobs relate to these meat processing facilities. Many more farmers rely upon them in terms of selling cattle into those facilities, and it is a very important market for Australia. But I would emphasise there are many other meat processing facilities that will continue under their approved permits to send product to China, as they do indeed around the rest of the world. But we will work as hard as we can with this industry, just as we are with the barley industry, to get the right outcome for them, which is the reinstatement of those permits. I'll let David say a few words and then we can take some questions.
Thanks, Simon, and thanks for your work. Can I just say I'm proud of our processing sector and the maturity in which they are handling this. There is a level of constructive nature in how they want to deal with this, to understand as quickly as they can, to appreciate what has gone wrong and how do they fix